reasoning skills are. With one glance I could tell just what kind of occupation he held. That shoddy do-it-yourself hairstyle. Oh, here we go again. Oh, and I suppose it was because he was wearing an officer's uniform. Yeah, wait. Is he? I mean, I know he's wearing that hat, but you can't exactly tell since the picture's in black and white. Shouldn't that statement have come first? Wow, that's pretty impressive. Hey, Nick, do you think he's figured out what I do? Even I haven't figured that out yet. Yeah, because you lost your memory. Well, at least they're making some witty things about that. So I thought I looked up and surprised a very charming young lady. Are you sure you got a good look at her face? Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. Use this eye to see things. In the case of humans, we have two of them. Yes, even you. Oh boy. I don't care if I had them or not. Did you or did you not get a clear look at her face? That's what the witness was just about to get to. I would like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning. Sustained, Mr. Wright. Refrain from raising your voice in this court. Then please don't make me have to raise my voice. Are you finished? I'd like to continue if that's alright with you. Of course, I remember her sweet face with that little pretty defendant over there. So you're sure you are not mistaken? Please don't confuse your pitiful train wreck of a life with mine. I'm what you call a famous brand name product, while you are only the cheap imitation. There is no way someone as magnificent as myself could have made such a mistake. Of course. Oh, of course. Did you notice anything else of interest, witness? The only other thing I saw was a bandana that fell with the police officer. But it's not in the picture. In fact, wait, what did the gumshoe say? Really? Didn't they put gumshoe here? But anyways, let's take a look at the... Oh, I guess you can't. Well, I guess we might as well check. The banana. Well, it was actually more than just one, more like a bunch of bananas. Now what would a bunch of bananas be doing there? And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw. That's really strange. They never mention anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's gotta be lying about the bananas. He could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the scene of the crime. And what if it's not a lie? Well, maybe he thought he was seeing one thing and it was something else. And if he mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix, think. Maybe my client is innocent. If my client is innocent, there's no way he could have seen what he says he did. Which means that we could somehow so he's lying. Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. She's right. She's got a sharp mind. I just wish I could remember who she is. Is everything okay, Nick? Well, I was thinking maybe, but... Okay, whatever, well... Objection! Well, Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? Tisk tisk. But I don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong.
Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Isn't that the baseball glove? Huh? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not... It's a no! Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. The witness... Those bananas! Has bad eyesight. Knows nothing about baseball. I really do want to do some funny lines, but at the same time, I do want to be slightly serious, so I don't know. When I see a very funny one, I think I will try it, but I just have to say, because maybe that's why the glasses are there. If they're not Maggie's, then it might be his. Has bad eyesight. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden? Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake to make a glove for a bunch of bananas. No, I do not think so. Objection overruled. You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people who refuse to Galileo, blah 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 blah. You're not a real friend, don't you? And that's why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. You're both 200. I thought you were going to tell me that's terrible, right? Why are you not wearing your glasses today, then? That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them... How about when you witnessed a crime where you're wearing your glasses then? Whoa, what the heck? How about it, witness? You are unrelenting, young evil man. You're like those people who rejected young Margot. Here we go again. And when he didn't do anything wrong, he was still peacefully burned. That... Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at the time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness. But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for her to see the face of the culprit standing up the upper path. Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Actually, I just realized I got rid of his British accent. Now then, please continue with your testimony. Please tell the court what happened next in the moments after you witnessed the crime. Witness testimony, what happened next? The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I was immediately called to the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 when I made the call. Tisk. They must have a lot of free time on their hands, so they showed up within 10 minutes. So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine could understand that. The girl is the murderer. You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. I'm just gonna look at this very carefully here. Girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized it was there. Immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 when I made the call. Wait, didn't Maggie tell me that they got there at around 6? So how long were they actually waiting? Let's just press first to be safe. How do you know what time it was? A detective told me. You know which one I mean. The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school.
Hey, pal, I graduated from a pretty good, top-ranked college.
I don't believe this. Doesn't matter, I believe I was mistaken all the time. Don't believe I was mistaken what time I called. Disc. And if I am wrong, then that obviously doesn't know how to tell the time.
What? Why? You're just some lousy kid who...
I think the court can see your point. Anyways, how did the police respond? They must have a lot of free time on their hands, so they showed up within 10 minutes. So you're saying that there were police on the scene by 7 o'clock? They got there before that, I think. There usually aren't many people in that area at that time of day, but suddenly, before I knew it, there were people crying over gawking. Well, what kind of people? The police or others? It at least says something about the morals of the people in this country. I can't find anything out of the ordinary in this testimony. Why don't you take one more look at the court record? Yeah, I guess I should. The only thing that seems odd is the time. But then again, I don't completely remember what Maggie told me about when they originally went there. Okay, so they got there at 7. If he broke his the neck, then basically he probably could have died just instantaneously. But it's the only thing I have. That's the only thing I can really think of. Must have been 6:45. Well, actually, no, wait, we wouldn't. Well... This is the best get bet. Objection! Objection! Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this?
You mean the victim's autopsy report?
According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. Oh, that's right. Okay, so that would explain it. So that means he would have died right there and then. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There is clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? I should look a little bit more closely. But at least I was on the right track. I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. The witness was in shock at the time of witnessing such a terrible murder. It is only to be expected that he would be a little dazed. 15 minutes is hardly what I'd call a little dazed.
Mr. Wellington.
Yes? Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question. A telephone? I mean... Spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth. A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? You and your questions, as if you're trying to open all the layers of a marital scandal? You must think you're simply something special. Witness. I lost my cell phone there, are you happy? You lost it.
Unbelievable, you lose your glasses and then your cell phone. You must be a very scatterman when it comes to your belongings.
What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Have you heard of... Oh boy, here we go again.
Enough!
Oh man. Wait, hold on a sec. He lost his cell phone. Nick, that cell phone, could it be? You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Question further. Mr. Wellington, where's your cell phone right now? Tisk tisk. Huh, what are you getting all excited about? Seem to be a little confused. I found my phone. I have your note. See, here it is.
Meh.
Looks like he's got his phone. And I thought that just maybe this was his. Yeah, I'm not completely convinced either, Phoenix.
Well then, I think we cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone booth.
Tisk tisk. Well, that suggests a bit. I guess you could put it the way and leave it at all that.
Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright?
There is something. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make sense. I just don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone.
How dare you? You can't just make outrageous claims like that.
Yeah, have some sort of proof, don't you? Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think.
Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth.
Like I said, this is my best bet. Objection! Oh. Take that! 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 Oh, there we go. It's very simple. This is the evidence that backs up my claim.
And yet again, you have presented this court with an obscure and meaningless item, huh?
It's evidence? It's meaningless? I don't get it at all. Why do you think he would need to look for a phone in the first place? Well, that's because I was looking at the evidence that just hit me. I thought, hey, you really didn't have to look for a phone. Then why don't you already put on the piece of evidence? Okay, so it wasn't that piece of evidence. I was thinking, well, maybe the list, but... that wouldn't make any sense, so... Oh, right! Because, yeah, even though you say she's the victim, she is a police officer. And so was Dustin Prince. Maybe Dustin Prince would be the better idea. Even though it looks like I can't present that. Or her, for that matter, so I guess not. Oh no, wait. That's why.
Alright, let's have the proof then. Blah blah blah. Sorry.
Take that! Take that! It's very simple.
Oh, come on, here we go again.
Okay. I'm pretty sure there is something. Okay, either... Okay. Take that! 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 It's very simple. Oh, brother. Okay, I'm lost. I mean, I know they are the victims,